If you're ready to make AI your superpower, welcome. Every video gives you new tools, new tricks, and simple shortcuts to level up your workflow instantly. No fluff, no geek talk, just practical power you can use today. If you're running a small business right now, especially with the spring sale, Easter promos, or even Mother's Day coming up, you probably know this struggle way too well. You send out free products to creators, wait 2, sometimes 3 weeks for shipping, pay them upfront or promise commissions, and then the video doesn't even convert. Now you're sitting there thinking, did I just lose money again? But what if I told you you could create high-converting UGC-style videos without sending a single product, without hiring any creators, and without waiting weeks? Yeah, that's exactly what I've been testing lately, and honestly, it kind of changed everything. In this video, I'm going to show you how I've been creating UGC-style product videos using AI, specifically using a tool called Vmake AI, and how this can completely replace the traditional content workflows for your campaigns. If you're trying to move fast this sales season and actually test what works, you're going to want to see this. And real quick, if you're into e-commerce, ads, or content strategies like this, hit subscribe. I break this stuff down in a way that actually makes sense. All right, let's get into it. So let's be real for a second. The traditional UGC workflow, it sounds good in theory, but in practice, it's messy. You have to find creators, reach out, negotiate, ship your product, wait for it to arrive, hope they actually film something decent, and then still pay them. And during big sales periods like spring sale or Mother's Day, speed is everything. If you can't test multiple creatives fast enough, you're already behind your competitors. And this is exactly where most small businesses lose money. Not because their product is bad, but because their content cycle is just too slow. So instead of relying completely on creators, there's a new workflow that a lot of sellers are switching to, and it's way faster. Here's what it looks like now. Instead of sending products and waiting, you find viral videos in your niche, recreate them, test quickly, and then scale whatever works. Simple. And this is exactly where tools like Vmake AI come in, because instead of filming from scratch, you can literally generate UGC-style content that looks like a real person filmed it. No studio, no creator, no delays. Now let me show you the part that impressed me most. Inside the platform, just like you saw in the screenshot, you've got options like Recreate Video, AI Avatar, and Product Showcase. But the one I've been using the most is Recreate Video. Here's how it works, and this is actually crazy simple. You take a viral video in your niche, ideally a UGC-style video with someone talking. Then you go into Vmake and click Recreate Video. You upload that video and then upload your own product image. That's it. And what happens next is where things get interesting. The AI doesn't just edit the video. It actually recreates the entire structure. The pacing, the style, the way the message is delivered. Everything. And as mentioned in the brief, the system can even pull product details automatically if you use a product link, which saves even more time. Now here's the part that really stood out to me. When you put the original video side by side with the recreated version, it's honestly hard to tell the difference. Like, seriously. But here's something important I want to show you real quick. This is what a typical AI avatar or generic UGC-style video usually looks like. You'll notice it often feels a bit stiff, a bit scripted, and sometimes not fully natural. Now compare that to this. The pacing feels more real, the delivery feels more human, and overall it just blends in way better with native content. And that difference right there is what actually impacts conversions. And that's important, because the more real your content feels, the better it performs. And this changes how you approach content completely. Instead of gambling on creators, you now control everything. You can test 5, 10, even 20 different variations in a single day. No waiting, no shipping delays, no wasted budget. And during peak seasons like Easter or Mother's Day, this is where you win. Because while everyone else is waiting for content, you're already testing and scaling. And according to the media kit, this new workflow becomes find, recreate, test, scale, instead of send, wait, pay hope. And honestly, that shift alone can save you a ton of time, money, and stress. So yeah, if you're running a small business, drop shipping, or even just testing products right now, this is something you should at least try, especially during big promotional periods like Spring Sale or Mother's Day, where speed literally decides your results. I'm not saying this replaces creativity, but it definitely removes a lot of friction and makes content creation way more scalable. If you want to check it out, I'll leave the link below. Try it out, play around with it, and see what kind of content you can create. And if you found this helpful, drop a like. It really helps push the video. I'll see you in the next one.